Welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Thank you for joining us for another edition of LFC Vibes. We should have had it yesterday, but we decided to wait for the match today so we can analyze it and talk about what happened. Please share, subscribe, and like. Do not forget about the notification bell for notification purposes. Also, please comment, agree or disagree. That's all matters. Thank you. So we're just going to jump into the match. Also, we will talk about the financial summary that came in yesterday. A lot of people became financial analysts all of a sudden, but we'll talk slightly about it and what it means. The match today, Liverpool versus Wolves at Anfield. Club decided to play Tsimikas and Konate, different from the lineup he did against Crystal Palace. And the back four, that is. Of course, Alisson, safest purse of hands. VVD was back. The middle three was also, there was some changes. He decided to play Elliott, keep Fabinho, and then bring the boy, Stefan Bajcetic. The front three, he decided to keep Jota, brought in Nunez, and then Salah as always. So it was pretty good lineup. I mean, right now with the players that are back from injury, every lineup that club set up to should be a very good one. And they should be able to win with the lineup that he sets up with. Of course, Jota is still coming back from his long-term injury, so it will take some time before he get back to his best. You could see it. He's still rusty even today. You could see that he has shaked off some of the rustiness. His balls, his touches are getting better. His passes are getting better. His running, his dribblings. You could see that it's slowly but getting there. So it'll take a little bit more time for us to see Jota at his ultimate best. Nunez came back from a shoulder injury. Today, he was feeling good. He ran very well. He played very, very well. He was very energetic. He was causing a lot of chaos in the back line for Wolves. And the amazing thing is this guy was going back and front. Like, it reminded me of Mane. I'm not saying he's Mane, far from it. But the energy that he put in today showed us how we miss Mane, going on the offense and then coming back to help out with the defense. The midfield were very solid today. They were very energetic. There was, it brought the best out of Fabinho. Some people did not see that, but I saw that he was more mobile than what happened against Crystal Palace. And that's because he had young kids around him doing all the pressing for him. So he's able to come and clean up the leftovers. Stefan Bajcetic, as you guys already know, he's a youngin who is going to be great. I've always said, leave that kid for him to grow, because his mistakes that he's doing now, he can't do it again next season, especially if rumors are to believe that we're going to go shopping. He's going to be fighting for positions against some very, very good players. So he needs to shake off all the immature game in his game and then move on to progress. He's gonna take a while. He's still young. Most time midfielders don't peak till their 25th birthday. He got 6 more years to go. The front line was very good. Like I said, we know what Nunez brings. Jota is getting back. He's doing very well. And Salah did very well compared to Crystal Palace. Salah movement was much better. His interchange plays was good. He was moving from the right side to the middle, coming back to help Trent. So he played well, and then of course he scored a goal, so that makes it better, and he felt better because the man hasn't scored in a long time. But fun facts, he has scored 20 goals. Another year of Salah put it in 20 goals. As much as bad he's been playing, he still gives us 20 goals, all competitions, Defense, solid. I mean, I haven't seen VVD play so relaxed and with so ease in a very, very, very long time. This is literally VVD of almost quadruple season. This is not even VVD of champion, almost winning the golden the Ballon d'Or VVD. This is not even Ballon d'Or VVD, but this is post-injury VVD, and he was out. I mean, it's like everything was easy for him. Those passes, those diagonal passes from the left side all the way to the chest of Salah, on point. He was marshaled the back line, and the good thing is because Konate is back. Same way VVD makes a lot of his defender partners good, Konate makes VVD more relaxed and knowing that I'm good. I can gamble a little bit. I can relax a little and just play my game. Konate coming into the fold really enhanced VVD's game, and he needs to continue playing that to get to his best. At this point of his age, at this point of his career, he's not going to be doing those young stuff anymore. So he now has to change his position. Not position, but he has to change the way he plays so that he can elongate his career. Is that how we say it? Or have a long longevity on his career? But today I was very impressed with him. To me, he's the man of the match. Konate, you could still say he's a little bit rusty, but the man showed us why we missed him. He played very well. His speed is still rusty. Ball control is not there yet. He had that long-term injury. He comes in and then he leaves again. So Konate right now needs to be, personally, I say he should not practice. Just put him on the treadmill so that he keeps his lungs up, and then just show up for some ball touches and then go play the game. We should not have him practicing hardcore like the other guys are doing, because we need Konate till the end of the season. And today showed, and he is not even at his best. Imagine him at his best and VVD playing at his best. Then we know that for sure we get in the Champions League spot. Trent played well. I'm going to give Trent some kudos there. Trent played very well. He still has a long way to go, but Trent played very well. We have to give it up. He was moving up and down the line. He was running back when the ball is being hit with a counterattack. And, he didn't misplace too many passes. Of course, he is going to misplace passes because Trent is like our point guard. Point guards always misplace passes. If you know anything about basketball, look at Steph Curry. That's what I'm going to say. So I would give kudos to Trent. Tsimikas came in like he has never left. He played very well. And to me, he's asking a lot of questions. A lot of fans are also looking at it like, yes, we love Robo. Robo is hardcore. Robo is solid, but Tsimikas gives us something different. And it changes the way we play. So I'm just saying, Gakpo came on, and I think my captain, Hendo, also came on. They did very well. Gakpo movement is very good. This guy is still learning that Bobby role. It seems to me that Klopp is going to be keeping that system of 4-3-3 with high press, even if we get new midfielders or new blood into the team. And Gakpo is learning very quickly. Yes, he might not be the player we needed right now, but it's good that at least they brought him in early so that he can learn. So during preseason, he knows what to expect. And then next season, he gets the ball running. So I'm impressed with what Gakpo is doing. The goals that we scored was beautiful. The first goal that they took away from Nunes, I think it wasn't a foul. Jota was going down. The defender was already going down. And then when he was going down, of course, he's going to kick his leg, and he ended up kicking the defender. So I don't think the defender would have gotten to Nunes anyway. So I don't know why they VAR decided not to call the goal back, but Nunes should have deserved that goal. Salah's goal was beautiful. That tells you the instinct of a goal scorer. And then, of course, VVD scoring his, I think he scored the first goal. Position-wise, it's like a striker. The ball came in and perfect. He was right there, simple heading. I'm glad we won. I'm happy for the boys. They deserve this. It's been an up and down season for them, and every win is important for us. So we need a couple more. Sunday coming, we got Manchester United, and it's going to be crazy. When Liverpool play Manchester United, a lot of times form goes out of the window. So I'm expecting some spectacles, especially at Anfield. So you guys know it's going to be popping. My manager, before I go to my manager, the boy Elliot did well, but Elliot needs to relax. Elliot needs to relax because he should have scored the goal that Nunes passed to him, and he missed the header. He needs to learn how to have a short-term memory. After the game, go back and look at it again and learn. But you can't, or even a halftime or whatever it is, learn later. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because we know he never quits. He has a great heart. He wants to learn. He put his heart on his sleeve. But sometimes just relax. And I think the reason why he doesn't progress, especially him coming back from his injury, is he overworked himself. Too much excitement, too much. Just if he takes his time and just play the game like the way he knows how to play, he will be fine. Even if he makes mistakes, you got 18 more months to worry that you're not going to be on the team anymore. Take your time and learn and make your mistake. Eventually, you will get it. But this thing of when he makes a mistake and he puts the whole world on his shoulders, that's why he's not progressing fast enough. he needs to just relax. He played okay today, but his energy in the midfield helped Fabinho a lot, and that is why we need it. But back to my manager, well done, Klopp. The guys played well, how he motivated them. They did well. Seems like they played to how he wanted them to play, although our final third was lacking a lot. And that could be because we have so many changes. Nunez just got back. Jota just got back with Salah. So the system is still not perfected by everybody. So it's going to take some time. And I think that's why it was hurting us a lot. Maybe against Manchester United, I'm hoping that he brings Jota in off the bench, start Gakpo and Nunez with Salah, because they had something going until Nunez got injured. So hopefully he will continue with that. But against Manchester United, I'm expecting tactical changes. Don't press that line so high, because Rashford is on form right now, and defense just have to play solid. And Manchester United, they playing well, but they're getting lucky. I won't say lucky, it's just the teams they play are not taking their chances. If those teams take their chances, most of their record will not be all W's. I reckon that a lot of them will be draws. But we move on. Great job, team. We appreciate you guys giving us a great day, because LFC fans, it's been a roller coaster for us. But now let's go to these Liverpool finances that I was talking about. So yesterday, they consolidated our financial account for 2022. I think it ends in May 31. 2022 was out. Of course, a couple months ago, we heard that Liverpool made a record-breaking revenue of 592 or something like that? No, 594. Sorry, I've been lowballing Liverpool. And everybody was like, where is all this money going? Blah, 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 blah. But this is just a summary. So I think in a couple of days, the detailed financial statement will be coming out. So for instance, the media revenue that Liverpool made fell 5 million and it was 261. That's because, based on what my understanding is, the previous year the season went longer, so they added that year to the previous year. So Liverpool made more money because of the COVID break. So they added to, it seems like they kind of did a 1.5 season media pay. So even though some of the year is confusing, the year before they had to cut it down because of the break between when the COVID hit and then everybody went on quarantine. So after that, the season was a little bit longer, so they made a little bit more money. But this last year, it was shorter, so Liverpool made less, and it wasn't even that deep. The difference literally like £5 million. Match day revenue rose 83 million to 86. That's ridiculous, and that's because of playing all the 63 games that we played. Remember, this is always a year late. So the reason why they went up 83 is because there was nobody in the stadium 2 years ago. So last year we played a lot of games, so we made 86 million, so jumped 83 million. Commercial revenues also 29 million. Commercials, the TV deals, Nike, all that stuff, we made 247. Administrative costs, this is the part where a lot of people lost their damn mind, wondering why we paying so much money for administrative costs. And that thing went 69 million to 545. That's a lot of money, and that includes that's basically the operating cost of Liverpool. That's like 80% of what Liverpool operating costs is, because then you have to talk about marketing, then you have to talk about insurance, all these little things that usually we don't think about, right? But the administrative cost is a salary to all the employees, anybody who works for Liverpool, whether they are in Anfield, Liverpool, or around the globe. That is how much Liverpool paid, 545. And it's not just, it's like a lot of money. And Liverpool, the players alone is 363 from what I remember. And then, of course, the rest is, the rest of the employees. Remember, the groundsman, the canteen lady, the person who works at the shop, the store clerk, everybody. Overall revenue rose 107. That was the one that I was talking about. We came in third behind Real Madrid. City was number 1. Number 2 was Real Madrid. We were number 3. Manchester United number 4, which is a big feat for us to beat Manchester United and Barcelona, including Bayern Munich. This is no joke. That's a very, very impressive achievement. And then, of course, our profit before tax is 7.5, which also people were like, so all this money was happening, That's why we keep telling you, just because we made money and everything is not about net spend. There's a lot more money that goes into a club than just the players that we bought and the players that we sold. That is not how it works. With that, now the club knows how much money they can spend. It's nothing to do with the profit tax after tax or before tax. That's not how they operate. Otherwise, the club will go down. If you operate like that, that means you tell me you're just going to spend 7.5 million. That's not even going to cover the salaries of Salah. This is what the year budget is. So now the next year they have, 2022, 2023 budget is set. So now because of this one, they know how to spend 2023, 2024. That's why a lot of times, they don't want to spend too much, which sometimes is frustrating because if you don't spend now you have to spend more money later. And the frustration part with the system is why are we waiting for players like Casado and Enzo become 80 to 100 million players instead of getting them early? Now, the Liverpool fans who think that, we should be getting expensive players. Expensive players don't mean nothing. Buying expensive player doesn't mean they're going to be successful. Thing is to get the right players, the right fit for Liverpool. So that's why my thing with this, we're going to hear more about this because the actual numbers, the detailed numbers will come out. And we will hear about this. And this foolishness of, our owners don't want to spend money because then they don't want us to be successful. That's foolish. They want their assets to be successful so that they could sell it to the highest bidder. Point. That's it. You can't say, I just want to hinder at the 4th place and get Champions League money. That is not a successful team. They want to win. Even being in 4th place, meaning that they have to pay more bonuses to the team. That's not enough. You want to win because when you win, now when you're making a new contract with Nike, you say, hey, you saw we've been winning, so more money. When you're making somebody wants to be an investor, more money. So talking about, they just want to be on 4th place and get Champions League money makes no sense. I've never seen any owner or anybody who says, I'm just going to be here and just be satisfied. It does not make sense. Our owners spent a lot of money on bonuses. That's why we haven't lost our superstar since Suarez. The only one that we just lost, not Suarez, Coutinho. The only one we just lost is Mane because he chose to leave. And that is also a double-edged sword because Liverpool needs to let some of these guys go so that we can get better because we need to get some new players in. And the fact that we have too many players, we can't just go and spend and just put somebody on the side. It doesn't work like that. So that's what it is. If you have any disagreement or agreement, just put it down. We appreciate you guys. Please don't forget, share, subscribe, and like. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow so that we can do this preview. I will try to find some Manchester United fans so we could banter our way. Thank you so much. Appreciate your crazy bowl. Peace.